The team bought all of our tickets.
The Ordo rolls deep, man.
That is true.
One of the oldest teams on the West Coast. One of the oldest teams in America. Ordo Draconis, the second oldest team in the USA right now.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
okay.
Still active. The second oldest club in the USA. Still fighting and putting Bohurt teams out there.
Wow.
Do you know the oldest club?
No, I do not.
The Executioners, Brian.
Oh, you know, I was thinking that. Oh! Wow. Big kick from Nick Wong.
Nice high side kick from Nick Wong to start us off.
Good swings from both men.
Good
Kevin
head
ducking out of
slipping.
the way.
Yeah, Kevin's got nice head movement. Goes for a beautiful outside trip. Establishes head control. Puts the knee on the belly and tries to rotate into a north-south position, attacking the body. Nick turns.
Nick turning.
Reestablishing. Arms and legs on the ground, turtling, looking to control a leg and try to reverse the position. Kevin needs to sprawl out, get his hips back. There you go, that's a little bit better of a readjustment. Nick needs to scoop his arms forward, hook of the leg, hook that knee or ankle.
Nice.
He's
Kevin's got good control.
Yeah, Kevin working a good top position here, using his legs to kind of control the head and arm while he works the body. He's got one arm tied up, so he can't punch with it, but his sword hand's doing work.
Oh, man.
Hitting those ribs. Nick is trying to turn and get his hips back facing the ground. You want to turn.
Nick out.
When you're on the ground, you don't want your back to the floor, right? So he wants to try and turn and get his hips facing down. He wants to turn and get his stomach to the mat, rotate over. This north-south position is good for Kevin, but he needs to start landing more strikes again. 10 seconds left. Nick tying up the arms. Good knee from Kevin there. Solid shots to the body.
Man, end of round number one.
Great takedown.
What
it
a
was
first
a beautiful
round.
outside trip.
If everyone
That
is
almost
wondering,
single leg
the fighters
from,
have to stay
Kevin
active on
Osorio.
the ground. The marshal taking very close look to make sure they stay active. Otherwise, they get stood up and start fighting again.
A lot of ground
Good
control
work by our
for Kevin,
marshal
almost the whole
staff.
round.
Amazing round one.
Yeah, almost a full minute spent in the scramble. It's tiring for both fighters, but it's especially tiring for the guy on the bottom. This is the story of the beginning of the Hound Skull redemption arc, people. From this match on, in this point in history, we'll look back and say that was the day that Hound Skull supremacy truly began.
Oh, man,
Remember Kevin versus Nick, Brian. That's what they'll say.
Exactly. We'll have to see. The new meta.
We'll see. You know, it's a good point, too. That side kick Nick went for, if he'd landed it too hard, his foot could have got stuck to the point of the Hound Skull, and then he wouldn't have been able to bring his foot back. Easy takedown opportunity for Kevin right there. No one's thinking about these sorts of tactics yet, but as soon as high-level fighters begin using the Hound Skull, you'll see this meta shift. I'm telling you guys.
There we go. Start using it to stab each other.
What do you mean? Stabbing's illegal.
That's
Headbutting,
true.
though?
Oh, yeah, headbutt. There you go.
Headbutting's not.
All right, second round.
Let's see if Nick can get this back.
Yeah, see if Nick can accomplish a takedown on Kevin. Needs to make up some points.
Absolutely.
A lot of
Touch
points.
tips. Here we go.
Good swing from Kevin. Nice block.
Yep.
Nick Wong.
Good shield work with the buckler there.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss. Nice head work. A good head movement from Kevin. He's clean with
Both
that
guys
head
feeling
movement.
each other out. Oh, good swing
Clash
from
and
Nick.
exchange.
Good combo.
Good duck out. Nick looking to lock up the clinch.
Oh.
Good rotation from
Nice
Kevin.
swing from Kevin.
And a sword shot on the way out. Breaks the circle and gets away. Good movement.
Oh.
Good leg shot into a pushing jab there. Good
Nice
head movement
job.
again.
Oh, man. That's that quickness.
And good head movement from Nick, too, there at the end. Dodge that sword blow. Looks like they're both measuring each other. Exchange of punches. Ooh, anticipates. He was ready for something. This is where Nick can start to try to set something up off that head duck. Good leg shots from Kevin. Trying to pressure in, looking for a takedown. Trying to scoop the leg. Nick gets head control. Looks like they're both stuck in the fence
Yep.
or
Sword
the
stuck in the net. Gotta pull the sword down.
Free the sword real fast and then give it back, put it in his hand. They're not going to break the position, though.
Safety first.
From where he's at, Nick doesn't have the ability to break the posture yet, but he's trying to sweep the leg out. I think he'd be better suited to just try and rotate off of the list instead of going for the throw now. He's going to get reversed because of this. Exactly.
Again.
That's why you don't try to go for throws without breaking posture.
Kevin
We learned that in the first fight of the night. Kevin once again on top.
I think.
Short time.
10 seconds
Getting
left.
a few points. Oh, gets full mount. High staple.
Ooh, that was a thud.
Solid shield punch.
And end of round number 2.
You know, it wasn't quite as dominant, but again, I think Kevin, with the grappling at the end, snaked the round away.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that at the very end, it was almost, I think it was pretty even.
It was really close right up until that point. And again, this is that classic moment where we got to look and say, Nick went for a throw and got reversed. Nick went for that throw when he was pushed up against the list. He didn't have the posture broken. And so Kevin was literally able to just wait for his foot to come off the ground and then pop his hips and rotate through. Mm-hmm. He had a better position. In judo, sometimes they call it kazushi, which is literally just off-balancing your opponent. Well, if someone lifts their leg up and tries to trip you when you're not off balance, then, well, unfortunately, you're going to get thrown. So, looks like Nick made the Wong decision.
Oh, man.
I'm going home. That's how I'm done.
We see you, chat. Let's see, Pro Strat Hound Skull. It's going to be the future, Johnny.
These guys are seeing it. You guys see the vision. All right.
I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see you rocking a Hound Skull at your next pro fight?
I'm going to be talking to Kevin after this. I'll find out who he got his made from. He clearly has the better Hound Skull. His design's more aerodynamic. It's why he gets these throws.
Maybe he oiled it so it's more slippery.
Oh, my gosh. You're accusing him of greasing, Brian? Oh, my goodness. You heard the allegations.
No, never mind. Hey, we got to keep our gear oiled, right?
That's true. It's just part of the sport, folks.
Exactly.
Round 3, here we go.
All right.
Touch him up.
Oh,
ooh, goes for the spinning
punch.
Beautiful spinning back fist. Ooh. Good front kick. Right into that clinch, though. Reverses the pressure.
Let's see.
Good head toss.
Both guys trying to fight.
They land in a neutral position. Kevin slightly on top. Looks like
Kevin got on top.
He can step out the back door. Nick's arm is caught. Looks like they're going to move them to the middle so that they're not underneath the list during this grapple.
Let's see. Is he going to make him get back on top, though?
Right there at that position, Kevin had achieved dominant position.
Oh, it's that kneeling start again.
Yeah,
okay.
What is this kneeling start? Maybe the marshals know something that I don't about the newest rules. That is an odd scenario. We've seen it twice now.
Ooh.
So, good exchange of strikes, followed up by the leg shot from Kevin. Again, goes for that spinning back.
Miss.
Yep. Not quite landing this time. If Nick started to read these and counter more, I think he'd have a bit more success. He goes for his own throw. He finally lands it. Good takedown from Nick, right into a controlled case of Katami position. He's got the head and arm. If he slid his knee up and pinned that arm with his knee, he'd be able to, land more strikes
Kevin
there with his hand.
Able to defend.
Get into a modified crucifix position. Oh, he lost it. He should take a few seconds to adjust. Get that position, Nick. Get that crucifix position before you start trying to land your shots. If his arms are tied up like they are now, he should look to throw that knee with his right leg. Nick should look to posture up, throw that knee with his right leg. Since he can't, he's looking to throw punches again, but Kevin's doing a good job defending here. He's tight, he's turtled up. Even though he can't reverse right now, he's got his legs and arms pinning Nick's body.
That's it.
Good fight.
End of round 3.
That was a great fight from these two gentlemen.
It was, really good fight from both.
I think that round 3 swung into Nick's favor a little bit in the second half, but even with that takedown, I'm not sure he won the round. It's hard to say, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think you could give it to him, but I think this round is this fight is a Kevin victory all the way. I think
I agree with you.
Osorio takes the Hound Skull team to 1-1 tonight and brings the dub home. He gets the doggy treat. And, I think that we need to talk to Nick about getting a wolf rib, because clearly the only thing that can beat the Hound Skull is still the wolf rib so far.
That is what it looks like.
The crossed bassinet didn't have what it took.
That's, good fight from both men. Really showcased their speed, agility, their ease of striking.
Absolutely. It was great head movement from Kevin. You know, that was one of the things we noted in his last fight against Jimmy. But when he was fighting Jimmy, he was up against a heavier fighter, right? Jimmy Nguyen is a bigger guy. He was going up a weight class, almost 2 weight classes to fight him. And so it almost looked like Kevin was moving against someone who was a little bit slower, you know what I mean, a bit more sluggish, so easier to dodge. But this time, Nick's actually the lighter fighter between these two by a few pounds. They're in the same weight class. They're both lightweights. But Nick wasn't able to catch him.
All right, folks, we have a winner. Fighters to the center.
I'd be curious
Let's
to
give
see
these fighters a big applause, some energy, big takedowns, big hits.
If Kevin
The skill of our fighters continues to improve as we work our way down our fight card.
If Kevin ever fights someone who can predict his movements, he might have trouble.
Yeah.
Nick Wong and Kevin Osorio putting in a lot of work here in SoCal in the sport of boo hurt. All right, so folks, after 3 rounds, unanimous decision, your winner from the Los Angeles Golden Knights, Kevin Osorio! Kevin, we still remember your first day of training. Let's remind everyone, number 1, how long have you been fighting? And then talk a little bit about what worked for you tonight.
I started about 3 years ago. When I started, I was the smallest guy. I got this shit kicked out of me every day. I kept coming back for 2 years. Now I'm here. Thank you for everyone to come tonight. There's a million things to do in LA, so thank you for being here with us, watching this sport take off. Thank you.
All right, and real quick, let's let the folks know. You had really good takedowns, good hits today. Just tell us, what do you think worked for you tonight?
I trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It didn't translate well to armor at first, but I learned to figure it out. Outside leg reap. That was the one that worked for me today.
Beautiful. Everyone, let's give Kevin another round of applause for an amazing win. Kevin is moving his record now to 2-1. So congratulations, Kevin, and we hope to see you again, brother. All right.